Suzanne Bates, Speak Like a CEO, Secrets for Commanding Attention and Getting Results. In Speak Like a CEO, Secrets for Commanding Attention and Getting Results, Suzanne Bates reveals the hidden strengths of CEOs when it comes to communication, urging readers to emulate these techniques to become more authoritative and inspiring speakers. Throughout the summary, you'll explore essentials like projecting authenticity and forging connections, as exemplified by leaders like Mike Eskew of UPS. Bates emphasizes the value of leveraging personal stories, simplicity in messaging, and maintaining optimism even when addressing daunting issues. This book serves as a practical guide for anyone looking to enhance their public speaking skills, offering actionable strategies that help in engaging diverse audiences, from employees to media. Prepare to dive into a toolkit that will transform every speaking opportunity into a chance to lead, motivate, and deliver a clear, impactful message.
Authentic leadership speech. Each time you speak, consider it an audition for leadership, aiming for the level of a CEO. True leadership shines through authentic communication. It's not about sticking to a script but embracing your own voice. This builds trust and credibility among teams, stakeholders, and the public. Communication dominates a CEO's role, as demonstrated by Mike Eskew, former CEO of UPS, whose daily routine entwined listening and speaking, essentials for effective leadership. Bates' communications research underlines that authentic leaders exhibit integrity, vision, emotional intelligence, and follow-through. Openness and vulnerability help leaders share their personal stories, fostering trust and loyalty within teams. Importantly, no one is born a natural speaker. Even seasoned CEOs often initially struggle with public speaking. It's a skill honed through practice, demanding continuous improvement and feedback. Viewing communication as an asset, seek to refine your style. Every speaking opportunity, from routine meetings to crucial presentations, is a chance to elevate your influence. By doing so, leaders grow and inspire others, aligning their identity with effective leadership and setting the tone for future success. Communicate like a CEO. Unlock the secrets that distinguish great communicators, particularly the world's top CEOs, who consistently make impactful speeches. First, hone in on big ideas, those transformative concepts that resonate deeply. Take cues from the Gettysburg Address, brief yet profound, proving that power lies in clarity and brevity. Secondly, embrace spontaneity. While preparation is vital, authenticity gained through spontaneous remarks, much like those of Barack Obama, often captures the moment's true essence. Then, simplicity reigns supreme. Communicate core messages without complexity, ensuring they remain memorable and actionable. Next, transparency is non-negotiable. Being candid, even with difficult news, cultivates trust and credibility. Optimism is another cornerstone of effective communication. It's essential to strike a balance between honesty and hope, inspiring belief in a brighter future. Focusing on the future keeps everyone aligned with a common vision, particularly during challenging times. Forward-thinking leaders energize teams with foresight and purpose. Equally crucial is being genuine. Break barriers as a relatable individual, using humor or shared experiences to forge authentic connections. Finally, embody what you stand for. As a leader, your words and actions should align with your company's core mission, inspiring others to unite behind a meaningful cause. Each of these 8 secrets combine to create a powerful communication strategy that not only conveys messages effectively but also fosters trust, inspiration, and unity. Speak like a CEO. Imagine crafting a speech that leaves your audience spellbound, much like a CEO addressing a captivated room. To achieve this, center your speech around one unforgettable message. Every word you utter should orbit this core idea, making it resonate long after you leave the stage. Begin with a compelling story. Think of it as the hook that reels in your listeners. Include elements of conflict, suspense, and vivid detail that naturally steer the conversation toward your main topic. A dash of personal experience can strengthen this bond, making you approachable and relatable. Yet, be mindful to emphasize how the experience shaped your outlook rather than elevating yourself as the hero of your tale. Your audience is not just passive observers, they're key participants in this exchange. Treat your speech as a dialogue. Acknowledge their city, their achievements, and, if possible, individual contributions. This approach doesn't just grab their attention, it affirms their value, forging a deeper connection. Inject humor artfully to keep the atmosphere light. A well-placed joke, perhaps one that gently pokes fun at shared challenges, can break the ice. Take inspiration from historical figures like Lincoln, who used humor to connect without belittling others. Analogies are powerful tools, transforming complex notions into graspable ideas, akin to calling the internet an information superhighway. Pair them with facts to add gravity to your message. A statistic about UPS's daily package deliveries is just data until you weave it into a narrative, perhaps of a driver's day, making it personal and impactful. Employ these strategies, and your speech will not only capture the audience's attention but also stay etched in their memories. The presentation gift. A presentation is more than just a talk, it's a gift of knowledge shared with your audience. Picture yourself not merely as a speaker, but a giver of valuable insights tailored specifically for those in front of you, whether they are board members, colleagues, or investors. To make this gift valuable, you must prepare with purpose. Start by defining your topic and aligning it with what your audience truly needs to hear. If your agenda doesn't match their expectations, especially regarding essential issues like costs or success metrics, it's time to revise. When preparing, consider the role of visual aids. While tools like PowerPoint can enhance understanding with compelling visuals, excessive text or clutter can detract from your message. Use these aids wisely to bolster, not overwhelm, your narrative. Crafting your message involves more than just content, it's about fostering a connection. Using inclusive language like we and us bridges gaps and creates a feeling of unity. Challenge your audience's expectations with unpredictable elements, invite dialogue, interject humor, or share stories to maintain their attention. Words carry weight, and choosing them carefully can alter perceptions drastically. Mercedes-Benz demonstrated this by transforming reconditioned used cars into certified pre-owned vehicles, which led to a significant sales boost. Such strategic wording can turn an ordinary presentation into a memorable experience. Finally, give your key ideas a memorable twist by branding them with catchy, straightforward phrases. This technique ensures your message sticks long after your presentation concludes. By putting the audience first, leveraging visuals thoughtfully, and maintaining engagement through dynamic interactions, you'll deliver a presentation that leaves a lasting impression. Leading impactful meetings. Transform meetings from a dreaded obligation into a dynamic and productive endeavor, much like a CEO would. It all starts with evaluating the necessity of gathering. If the meeting doesn't bring value, reconsider its necessity. When a meeting is vital, curate the guest list to only include those who matter most to the discussion. This keeps the conversation streamlined and effective. Establishing a purposeful agenda is key, with allocated time for each item, ensuring discussions remain focused without being rigid. Some friendly banter can actually energize the group and foster relationships. During the meeting, it's crucial to balance participation. Avoid allowing the conversation to be hijacked by more vocal members. Encourage quieter voices by inviting them to share insights, and do so in a supportive manner to enrich the dialogue with diverse viewpoints. Anticipate conflicts as a natural consequence of open dialogue. When managed well, these differences fuel innovation and improve solutions. Construct a trusting environment where dissent is not only accepted but valued. Use tools like evaluation grids to facilitate reasoned decision-making, ensuring every voice has the opportunity to influence the outcome. Throughout the meeting, periodically summarize the key discussions to maintain clarity and guide the group toward consensus. Note that consensus doesn't equate to absolute agreement but to a shared understanding of resolving issues. Should the group falter in reaching this harmony, assert your role in guiding the final decision. It's about steering the meeting towards constructive outcomes and actionable plans. Media mastery for CEOs. Engaging with the media can be daunting, but as a CEO, it's a pivotal aspect of your role. Every time you face reporters or the press, you embody your organization's voice and values. To excel, zero in on 2 or 3 core talking points for each media interaction. Ensure these points are easily understandable, regardless of how complex your industry might be. Embrace your expertise and share your viewpoints to establish yourself as a leader others look to for insight. To get your key messages across, employ flags, which signal the importance of what's coming next. Phrases like, "The most valuable lesson here is," cue audiences and journalists that an insight is on the horizon. These markers are powerful for spotlighting critical messages during your engagements. Sometimes, discussions take unexpected turns. When faced with unwanted questions, bridges are your best allies. Address the inquiry briefly and steer the conversation back to your essential points. A simple redirection like, "What's important to remember is," helps maintain control over the narrative while acknowledging the journalist's question. Moreover, when confronted with difficult questions, avoid saying, "No comment." This phrase can make you seem defensive. Instead, offer a measured response that maintains transparency without disclosing sensitive information. You might say, "We're still gathering details on that," or, "I'm not able to discuss that right now, but I can share that." Through meticulous preparation and the use of effective conversational tools, you can transform any media interaction into a meaningful discourse. This strategic approach not only informs but enhances your presence as a commanding and insightful CEO.
Suzanne Bates, Speak Like a CEO, underscores the transformative power of communication in leadership. Key takeaways include the art of authentic expression, the importance of clarity and big ideas, and the charisma that comes from being relatable and optimistic. Through relatable examples from Lincoln to Obama, the book illustrates how effective communication sets apart successful leaders. You'll learn to turn speeches into conversations, use humor and analogies cleverly, and craft presentations that resonate. Meetings can become productive, and media engagements can reflect your organization's values when you master these CEO-level skills. With practice and dedication, you can refine your communication capabilities to not just speak with authority but also to connect, inspire, and leave a lasting impression. Whether you're leading a team or addressing stakeholders, Bates equips you with the strategies needed to speak with confidence, ensuring your message is both memorable and meaningful.